Yes. But you went ahead when you were elected,
yes,
and you employed a person you claim to have been related to Maina Kamanda, and you went ahead to fire this person later on.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll come to that, but let me just take you back on the clip which you have just aired. I want to comment on that.
Yes.
Actually, I was angered. I was offended by the comments of a person at the age of Maina Kamanda. It was very wrong for him to refer me to as a dog. I'm like his son because akona mtoto age yangu. So I was not expecting these sentiments to come from him. However, I forgave him. We still had to work together. And I remember when I was sworn in as the governor of Nairobi, at some point, he brought a recommendation on one of his son-in-laws, married to one of his daughters, one Danfas Makori, who was brought to me by Kamanda. I decided to recruit him. I made him my minister. Then after a certain period of time, I promoted him and I made him my finance minister. I didn't know that he had his own ill motives. I don't know whether Kamanda himself was a party to this. But I remember I received some information that there were some dirty tricks he was trying to play with his former bosses, because he was part of the system of the former in the county.
Okay.
He was part of the previous administration, the previous government that was there before I took over as governor of Nairobi City County. Then I decided to investigate the Danfas Makori. I wrote to DCI and relevant security agencies. Then all of a sudden we were able to get his communications. These days, if you suspect somebody, you have a case you have reported, you can, the security agencies can write to Safaricom and get a print, and even all the communications, WhatsApp messages, email messages. And I was shocked after getting these messages. What I learned that he was communicating with the officers, including the former CEO of Nairobi City County, although he was not talking anything bad with my predecessor. But one of my predecessor's PA, looking at the messages which were available by the security agencies, they were trying to play some dirty tricks by stealing funds from the county. For instance, there is this number of one, John Osogo. John Osogo was PA to my predecessor. His number was 0722 511 54. And I remember on the 5th of March 2018, at around 10:16, the same Danfas Makori, who was commanders and is still commanders-in-law, sent a message to Danfas Makori, and I want to be quoted because I've said my documents are authenticated. I've got the print from Safaricom. Now Osogo sent a message to Makori. Good morning, Danfas Makori. Hope rest of your weekend was good. Just saw some officers from the treasury, and they say we try a smaller figure of 10 million each week and see how that pans out. And on a trial basis, don't forget to call Ekaya and Kiyo, who are some of our accountants. Yes. I kept on investigating. Then the same number, at some point, different date, around 9th of May, same number, sent a message to Makori and told him, Danfas, be careful with your boss, because he's very sharp at some point. Then Danfas replied to John Osogo through this same number, 0722 51154, and told Danfas now was telling John Osogo, don't worry about my boss. He pretends to be smarter than us, but he's just an academic dwarf.
Okay.
After getting all these messages, I convened for a cabinet meeting. We summoned him. I think all my ministers can attest to this. I asked him, why are you doing this? What are you trying to do? There is some investigation. I don't want to take this matter to the police. Tell me the truth. What is your motive behind all this nonsense? He started crying and told us, Governor, kindly forgive me. hiyo yote ni mimi nimetuma hizo message na sitaregelea.
But you still went ahead to get rid of him?
Yeah, after that, yes, I had to fire him.
You had to fire him?
Because he referred me to as an academic dwarf, while I'm an academic giant, not a dwarf.
Okay.
So I decided to fire him. I cannot give him employment through his father-in-law. Then he comes with his ill motive.
Okay.
So nothing was stolen,
Okay.
but there were some efforts to steal.
Okay.
The statement.
So basically you had a very good relationship with Maina Kamanda until then?
Our relationship was not that good.
Okay.